Hello everyone, this is Kathleen, and I'm here today to share one of my favorite page elements. And when I talk about an element, I mean like a pocket. So in my mind, a pocket is a page, it's an element, a journal element. So that's going to go here in the front cover once I get the button sewn on. So this a side pocket tuck kind of thing, that in my mind that's an element. And this is a favorite. This is another element. This is a favorite, and I think of it as a hinged journaling paper. I guess that's the best I can call it. I'm going to put it on this page, this printed page, and so let's get started, and I'll show you how I make this. Sometimes I sew it and sometimes I don't. Today I am not going to sew, but it's going to be decorative on both sides of the page, and so it's going to be hinged at the top. So let's see how we do this. Okay, so I generally make these as big as possible. So this one is about 4 1/4 or about 4 inches wide, and almost the length of the page. The page is 8 1/2, and so this is going to be about 8 inches in length, and the back side is the same. So it's going to hinge and go over the top like that, and it's removable. So we'll start by making the hinge, and what I need to do is put just a little piece of tape on the back, just to kind of hold that. And I'm going to take this and stick it on my clothing just to remove, some of the tack, because I want it to come off really easily when I'm through. I don't want it to rip the paper at all, but I do want it to hold. So I'm leaving just a little bit there at the top to make a good hinge. A flat hinge. I don't want it to be bulky in the book. My journal is already about as bulky as I want. So that's going to give it plenty of room to fold. I leave that little space. And then the next thing I'm going to do is just put a piece of lace. I'm going to glue this lace down, and that's going to be the hinge. This is really pretty easy. Essentially the fundamental part, the foundation part is very easy. And then it just depends on how much you want to decorate. Okay, so there's that. And I'm also going to put a little piece of book page on the top as well. But I think I want to give this some distress. Part of the reason why I like this is it's a lot of journaling space that gets added to the journal, and it's nice real estate that doesn't need to be very bulky, and it's, I think, a really effective piece for the amount of space that it uses. That's part of the reason why it's a favorite. Okay, and then this is going to go there on the top. And the other thing is it tends to put, you know, whatever bulk up at the top instead of at the side. Sometimes the sides get really bulky. Okay, now I can now pull this tape up. Maybe. There we go. All right. And now on the inside, you know, you can do some stamping or stenciling. I probably will come back with a stencil and put some stenciling in. Let's see, I guess I've got it right here. We can do that before I go on. Just add some stenciling. I just want it to be kind of lightweight, just a little hint. It doesn't need to be, you know, a major thing. Okay, now let's make sure this is folded correctly. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to decorate this side just a little bit. I think that I want to, it's going to go, you know, on this page, so I'm going to use this same scrap of paper and make a little belly band on this top part. So we'll just arrange that, flip it over, and where's my pencil? There it is. Then I'll cut that off. And glue that down. The wind is blowing a gale today. We have strong winds where I live. The wind always blows. We're out on the plains, but it's kind of east of a canyon, mountain pass, and that it forms a V, you know, kind of between two mountains. That's where the road goes, and then the wind just comes up that canyon and blasts out onto the plains. It's like a wind tunnel, and oh, that was the right one. Oh my word. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's that much, and then I'm going to use this as an embellishment. Whoops. Oh, Lord. So let me give this a little bit of distress. I have this fabulous book. I think it's very vintage. The papers are yellowed, but it's, I think, an old catalog for a business that sold art prints. And so I have a bunch of these small prints of famous artists and not so famous artists, but yeah, it's really kind of nice because the pictures are all very, very much within the size that is fun for, you know, for my journals. I'm just going to put some of that on over this. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little piece of this faux yellow tape that I have. I just take regular Scotch tape, you know, and then I put it on some of this old acetate that comes in packaging, and then I take my alcohol inks and stain it, and then that makes this, it looks like antique tape. So I'm just gonna try to kind of grunge that up just a little bit. And then I'm going to get one of these little tiny paper clips and put over the edge like that. And then we'll glue that down. I'm going to try to make just a little bit of a tear. Yeah. Okay. And let's see, where do I need the glue? Just in a stripe, like, well, maybe I'll put it here. That'll work. Okay, so there's that bit of embellishing. I need to get my, I'll just use the scissors. That needs to get, yeah. All right, so now let's put it on the page and see how it looks. So it makes like a little tuck spot for tag or more paper, more journaling paper. And then you can take it off the page, and here's all this journaling space. So that just flips over the top like that, and there it is. I like it. Thanks for joining with me. I'll see you again.